Good morning. Good morning, party people. Welcome to Morning Coffee Club. Hey, there's a Bunsen in the background. Hi, Marcia. Hi, Sue. How's everybody doing this morning? Are you hearing me okay? Oh, Bunsen's kind of getting crazy in the background there. So adjust my camera a little bit. There we go. And I gotta find the camera app so you guys can see what I'm doing this morning. Okay, got that one going. Just woke up, I can hear you just fine. I hope you're having a good morning. I am having a good morning. We've got a fresh layer of snow today in Minnesota. Hey, good morning, Rosanna. Fresh snowfall this morning, and that will work pretty good for the camera angle. Right there. So yesterday, after the stream was over, I spent a good couple hours. I can never find my mouse on this thing. I spent a couple of hours sorting through all these beads. There were so many beads in this, or beads. I'm calling them beads, you guys. Hey, good morning, Lori. Good morning, PK. Good morning, Rosanna. Good morning, Rebecca. So yeah, I was just calling these beads. I think because I have bead boxes in my head. So after I got done with our building project yesterday, okay. I guess the cameras don't want to work this morning. I was sorting all through the beads, and there we go. Whoa, let's resize that, huh? That's a little bit better. Where did I go? Oh, it's still too big. Technical difficulties. Hang on. Yeah, beads are us. Yeah, I was saying, after I got done sorting through my beads, but I wasn't sorting through beads. I was sorting through these building block pieces, but putting them into beading boxes. So yeah, it took a couple of hours. It was from about what time did we finish yesterday? Like 10:30, and it took me until about noon or so. Let's try making this fit to screen again, and I'm just gonna put it behind stuff. So I changed this camera, this one here, to be a little bit more high definition, so you guys can see it a little bit better. I didn't even realize that that was a setting I could adjust on this thing. So of course, when you change it to 1080p, it makes the picture bigger and readjusts all the things on it. So it messed up my layout. So let me just fix that real quick. We'll fit it to screen, and maybe we can put it below the webcam and put the logo on top too. That seems to work. Slide my face over a little bit. Chat's looking good there. Okay. Get you guys a little closer maybe. Sorry for the shaky camera. That's impressive. Yeah, it was quite, there was quite a few beads, or beads. I keep calling them beads. I don't know why. I guess I just want to call them beads. But they're not beads. They are Semke building blocks. Oh, and our alert box is way off screen too. Better adjust that. Just in case. Okay, I think I'm ready finally now. So we didn't get too far yesterday because once I opened up the box and started looking at this stuff, it was a little intimidating actually. I've never attempted a building block project like this that's this involved, but this one's pretty crazy. So again, for those of you who maybe missed it yesterday, this is the Empire State Building building block build, Semke building blocks. And this is a gift from our friend PK. And like I said, we didn't really get very far yesterday. This is all we got yesterday. This is as far as we got. Not bad, but not great. And I think these are tools to use for the building blocks. Oops, sorry for kicking the camera. I'll just set that out of the way. Oh, I just kicked it again. Sorry guys. Hey, I can't read any of that. Hopefully you're a real person and not a spam comment bot that's been going around. So yesterday we got to page 3, step 2 in the build process, but we didn't quite finish. So we're going to work on finishing that, and then I think we could probably finish step 3 as well, because that looks like it's just doing some trees and shrubs, maybe something like that. So we've got our step 2. See if I can use some of this lovely amethyst as a prop. Hold this thing up. Nope, maybe not. Maybe just set it back here. Yeah, that works. You guys can kind of see that back there. And then I gotta find out which of these building blocks I'm supposed to be using. Are you guys seeing that DroidCam iOS on the screen? Good morning all. I hardly slept last night, so I'll be quiet today. I may doze. I'll replay if so. No worries, Nancy. You just fall asleep to the calming sound of my voice, I guess. We can do a sleep stream. Okay, I need to find out which pieces I'm going to need here. I need some of those white border pieces that are around this one. And those are all flat, and I think I have them here. I'm pretty sure that these are it. And these boxes aren't very fun to dig and get parts out of. At least that impressive building is still standing. No kidding. No doubt. I think I need this little one. Put them in one of these little trays here, like Randy likes to use. There, and if I have this off the screen, you guys can see more of what I'm doing. How's everybody's morning this morning, today? I am still a little tired. I slept last night, but I guess it must not have been very well either. I'm a little sleepy, a little groggy this morning. I didn't wake up until 8 o'clock or so. And then I need those clear ones too. I don't have, well, maybe I do. There's some clear ones. Oh, there's more clear in here. Are they supposed to be clear or blue? I guess that is the question. I'm pretty sure this is the one I need. Because this is a 1x6. Correct. Okay. And this is a 2x6, which I also need. And I need 4 of those. Yeah, I was kind of excited for this since I don't normally stream with you guys. Sometimes I'll stream myself where, you know, when I stream I'm just usually playing video games for my friends or whatever. But I was excited to find some cool music to do the intros to. So hopefully YouTube doesn't give me a copyright strike on that kind of stuff, because that would be bad. I don't want to jeopardize Randy's channel at all by just listening to cool music, but I gotta try it, I guess. I just gotta go for it. Okay, I think that's all the clear ones we needed. And then I need a couple L-shaped pieces like this, and a couple 2x2s. 1x2s? I don't know where those went. Must not be in this box. Yeah, well that's what we've got on hand, Rebecca. I went downstairs and I was like, does Randy have any of those empty bead boxes? The ones that kind of look like, what are they called? Fishing tackle boxes or whatever? Shannon just laughed at me. Okay, this is the one I need. This has all the really tiny stuff in it. But yeah, why not? If I didn't organize this stuff, I mean, look how small these pieces are. They are like the smallest, little tiny. Just like, I would lose them so fast. Hey, good morning, Christine. How you doing? Okay, so I need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And to be honest, like, this is a really great system when you're working with small stuff. Like, if I was into like creating models, like model cars, model whatever, toys, vehicles, all the kinds of things people model. Like, this system that Randy uses is really good to keep yourself organized. It just makes sense. Things that just make sense, you know? A couple more of those. Oh, I needed 8 of those tan ones. So I've got 4 of these. And then I need, where'd they go? 8 of the tan ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Steve plays PC games. What video games do you play? So right now I've been playing a lot of Apex Legends, which is a battle royale style video game. I also play like a little bit of Minecraft. I play Pokemon on the PC. Yeah, these are, Christine, these are Semkey building blocks. I'll grab the box and show you. They're kind of like they're basically Legos. They're like a smaller, more difficult version of Legos. So this is the box it came in. It's Semke is the name of it. Here's the name here. Semke building blocks. So it's very similar to Legos. They do have multiple styles of buildings. I wonder if there's anything in the directions that shows like some of the other buildings. Probably not. But that's like our finished project. That's the goal. It's gonna look like that when it's done. It's probably gonna be like 2 feet tall or something. But yeah, they've got, I'm sure if you went onto their website, if they have one, they probably have tons of different kinds of buildings and structures that you can build. But yeah, this is a gift from PK, like I had said, and super cool, super fun. I wasn't really sure how I was feeling about doing this on stream, but yesterday I was having so much fun. We went until almost like 10:30, so kind of fun. But yeah, other than that, like PC games I play, basically anything that's free. If it's free, I'll try and play it. Have fun with it a little bit. Free and not horribly frustrating. What other pieces? I think I can start snapping some in just to get somewhere with this thing. Okay. Oh, those are 2x2s. I did want the 2x2s. Let me keep looking. I needed how many of those 1x2s? I need 8 of those. I think I only did need 4 of these. It had a battery that made it move. You know, I think not really a friend. I didn't really hang out with him too much, but when I was younger, I remember going to one of the community kids' farms and playing for like a day, and he had like buckets and buckets of Legos. And he had some of those where you could attach batteries and make them move and stuff. 2 of those. I need L shapes as well. 4 L shapes. But yeah, that's pretty cool. They can do some pretty crazy stuff with Legos. Making like robots and all kinds of stuff. But anything like building and construction kind of always piques my interest a little bit. So I thought this is very cool, and it turns out that it is very fun, and I am enjoying it. There we go. We're going to try to finish this outline of the base today, whatever you call it. Maybe it's not a base. The footings of the building, I guess you can call it. That's what I'm going to call it. I don't know how well this is going to go once I get up in height and I can't like pick up the board to smash the pieces down. Maybe you're not supposed to smash them down. That's probably what these little tools are for. You're probably supposed to use those to push your pieces down. Yeah, the foundation. Exactly. Thank you for your help. Sometimes I lose my words. It happens. But yeah, while we're on the topic of video games, some of my favorite games when I was a kid were Donkey Kong Country, Yoshi's Story, Super Mario Kart. Oh yeah, Christine, we got the directions right here. It's just a picture, but the picture's in pretty great detail, so you can like count how many spaces, how many knobs there are. from the top and bottom to get your positioning correct and stuff like that. And then all the pieces up here in your key show if they're like a 2x6 or a 2x4 piece, and that's just counting the knobs on the top and bottom and stuff. So hopefully I don't screw this up horribly and end up putting pieces in the wrong place, but I guess it could happen. And then this is a 2x8 going in here. I mean, for the tools. No, I don't think I even had directions for that. There really isn't a whole lot of for like directions or anything like that. But I kind of figured out yesterday that I think this little one is like a pry piece, so you can like snap it onto your Legos, and then I think you can like pry up on them. Oh, you can like pry up on them like that once you snap them in. And then it also has this long. Let's see how we're going to show that. It has like a long pointed end, and I think that's to like get underneath the Legos and pry them up. But I'm not really sure. I don't know if this is supposed to be part of the project eventually, and I need to use it somewhere. I'm pretty sure they're just tools though. And then it gave us these big giant tweezers that have like a little hole in them to grab the knobs on top. So maybe we're supposed to use that to place pieces, you know, like that. I literally have no idea. But we're just gonna go with it and see what happens, fly by the seat of our pants. Do it Randy style. Okay, this side is the same. Couple single dot pieces. We're getting somewhere today. We might even be able to get through a couple pages. Yesterday when I was looking at this, I was like, oh man, we're going to be building this thing for the next 2 months. But yeah, so I really appreciate this. This is such a kind gesture, nice gift. And on top of that, it's going to give us some content and something to do every morning, so I don't feel weird about being in front of the camera in front of you guys. Makes it a little bit easier when I've got something to focus on. So I did talk to Randy a little bit this morning. She was on her way to Williston with Grandpa. Oh yeah, more chatbots just commenting randomness. Allison, are you a real person? I feel like you're not a real person with that comment. So Randy was on her way to Williston. We had to call her to sort something out with the bingo letter, to make sure we were on the right page and doing the bingo letter correctly. And so we're going to send out the letter. Shannon's going to send out the letter today. And I don't know if you guys... Lol, this used to be a beading channel, right? Maybe it still will be once in a while. Maybe you guys can convince me to make some earrings or something. I do know how to make earrings at least. Not much else though. And it'll still be a beading channel on the weekend when Randy takes over. No way, that's awesome. Yeah, I really have fond memories of gaming from when I was a kid. So I didn't really start playing video games as an adult again until maybe 2 years ago. I think a friend was trying to convince me to play. He was trying to convince me to play, I think, Call of Duty or something like that online with him, because that was another free game that you could play with your friends. And so I did, and I was having fun with it and stuff. Okay, I think we've got that part finished. This part's all finished. We've got some clear pieces in here that are kind of hard to see, but the foundation is built. I'm pretty sure we're done with that part, so now we just have to finish out the front of the building pieces. But when I was a kid, growing up, I had I'd received Super Nintendo for Christmas when I was like 7 years old, and I was so hyped on that. And then for my birthday later that year, okay, that's right. My mom was always so kooky and funny with this kind of stuff. Oh, that's cool. Steve likes Call of Duty and currently playing Insurgency. Yeah, those games are kind of fun. But yeah, for my 8th birthday later, in February, a couple months later, she wrapped up this giant box. This box is like, probably like a 2.5 foot box or a 2 foot by 2 foot box. It's just huge box. When you're 8 years old, everything looks gigantic, right? So it was big, it was heavy. What she did was she wrapped up this big box, filled it full of shoes so it would be heavy. Oh, hey Donna, good morning. I'm not too far on it. We've just finished this top piece here. So for the page that we're on, the instructions over here, we finished this piece. Now we've just got to finish out the bottom 3 areas. Jake's in here. He's probably laying down in the basement. Hi, Lily. Do you want to come say hi? So I just got to finish the story real quick. So she wrapped up this giant box, right? Filled it full of shoes, and then inside of the box, inside of the big mess of shoes that she had in there, there was a little tiny present, the actual present, and it was Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo. And that's kind of what hooked me on video games, and I liked them a lot. But then as I got older and stuff, I kind of stopped playing them so much. And like I said, until a couple of years ago, my friend was kind of pushing me to get into it. But yeah, it's fun. I've always kind of liked them. Randy gifted me she bought us a Wii way a long time ago when we were living in Grand Forks. That was probably 2010 or 2011 maybe. She bought me a Wii. And I had an Xbox at the time, but I was not playing that at all. I was kind of over that. I had gotten that in high school and was kind of just over playing video games at that point. I was more into partying at that time because I was 25, 26 years old. That was before Randy and I got sober or whatever. My favorite was Tekken. Randy's too. Randy loves playing Tekken at the arcade. And actually, I want to say it was last year, at some point during the pandemic, we downloaded, through the PlayStation Store, we downloaded one of the newer Tekken games, and she kicked my butt so much playing Tekken. Tekken always seemed like such a button masher game. That's hilarious though. Okay, back to this. So now I'm not sure if the size of these pieces is correct here. It should go 1 over, so it needs to be a 3. I don't think these are right at all. That's a 4, so that's too much. Yeah, that's not the right one. Oh, here's some little 2 pieces that go in. I'm gonna need to find more of these little flat white pieces for the bottom, and then I need a couple 3 pieces, which I don't have in any of these. These were extra. This stuff does go in though. So at the store that you worked at, did they sell this kind of stuff too, building blocks and board games and things like that, or was it just like video games? Oh, and PK and Rebecca, I don't think you were here yesterday, but I kind of announced to everybody yesterday that we're gonna get custom chat emojis. So if you guys have any suggestions on custom emojis for the chat, we're gonna be looking at having memberships for the channel. So the memberships, I mean, you guys give us like super chats once in a while, and that's great, but you guys don't really get much back besides the content that we're providing. With the memberships, they'll be about the same price as a super chat, you know, $4.99 or whatever. But for the memberships, then you're gonna get a custom badge by your name in chat and some custom emojis that'll only be available for the page members. And then there'll be some other perks too. I think we're gonna do like 5% off from the merch store and stuff like that. So that's kind of exciting news. Some cool stuff that's coming down. Okay, and then I needed the big yellow piece in here. And I think those are in this one. They're in the small container. So that'll be kind of fun. And for like Randy's duck face. Yes, exactly. Hi, Matt. That would be a fun one. Okay, I do need some of those. I've got those. I need the long yellow ones, which are not in this box. Here's the 3 pieces that I needed. 1, 2, 3, and 4 of those I need. So just 1 or 2 4 pieces. 1 4 piece maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. One of these. Bunce and Jake Lily emojis. So yeah, you guys about nailed it, because I think we have room for, at the start anyways, we will have room for 4 of them, and I think that's what we were planning, was to do Bunce and Jake Lily, and then like a silly face of Randy's or something like that, just for something fun to have on there. Let's see if I'm doing this right. I need this to match up here. It does. And then further down the line, I think it goes by like how many people join the channel. I don't know, so maybe once we get to like 5 members, I think that's when they unlock like an extra emoji slot, and then maybe we can do something like IT or have a silly face of mine for something like that. I don't know. You guys will kind of have to decide, help Randy decide on that. But I was asking our super cool friend Melissa of Busy Mo Media Designs yesterday. I was talking to her a little bit about it, and she had said that she really wasn't too familiar with it, but that she was kind of excited to take a look at it. So that was pretty cool. Oh, my phone is just buzzing. I better check on that. I've got some important work stuff I've got to take care of later today. I think we've got a replacement bid coming in. No worries, it was just a text from one of my friends. Big capital letters for yelling at IT. That's what I thought too, that you guys could, when Randy was having issues, when she gets back here and she's like, Jeff, and you guys can just like spam IT in the chat or whatever. Just like hit a bunch of emojis and try to get my attention. I don't know. It's silly. It's fun. It's whatever. Okay. The centerpiece is done. That one's all finished. We're getting there. Things are happening. Okay, and I think those are extra. I think I still do need some of these. I can snap a couple of these in too. Okay, I need to find these squares. Here we go. So yeah, the music that I used this morning for the intro was a remastered version of some of the Donkey Kong Country 2. It's some of the best video game music you'll ever hear. I think one of them is called Stickerbrush Symphony. If you've never heard it, look it up. It's a super catchy tune. Even for the non-gamers, it's just really, really well done. Just for the, your average music enjoyer, if you like music, check it out. Okay, let's try this tool and see if this helps at all. Slightly. Yeah, I think that works pretty good. For the really small pieces anyways. Okay, did we finish the page? I think we finished the page. We had a few extra pieces. So let's maybe look at putting those back wherever they belong. They've got a home in here somewhere. Not this one. Maybe it was this one. Yeah, this one will work. Yeah, right? Some of those old music tracks on those games are really good. Another one that comes to mind is like the menu music for GoldenEye 007, which was one of the most popular titles on the Nintendo 64 gaming platform. Awesome. So we finished step 2. I think step 1 was just putting the 6 square pieces together. The box is labeled pearls. Yeah, we've got one labeled. You want to see all the labels? So this one's just miscellaneous beads. Oops. I've got miscellaneous beads / Legos now. And then this one. Oh, this one's a blank one. Yeah, this one says pearls and shells. And then this one is like called JJB. Hilarious. I don't know if any of my friends, I told some of my friends on Discord that I was going to be streaming every day, and if they wanted to come in and check out the chat, I was going to be doing some building blocks. One of my friends is currently playing Minecraft. He's like, I just literally sat down to play Minecraft. It's exactly the same thing, but online. And I had to think about it, and I was like, you know what? That's like exactly right, because it's basically, Minecraft is basically just putting blocks on top of blocks. Alright, we can move on to the next page now. And this one was a little bit easier. And I know where the pieces are. So we'll probably cruise right past this page. And this is a 1x4. I need 4 of those. Gray. So I can get my fingers into this little container here. Yeah, it's a cute little fun game. It's definitely geared towards children. RL Minecraft. Yeah, real life Minecraft. Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. I played it a little bit. I think the point of it is to see how long you can survive, right? because there's things in the wild that can get you, I guess. I don't know. I don't have a lot of time into it. I've probably played it a few hours, I would imagine, probably less than 10 hours total. What am I looking for? I'm looking for green round pieces. Nothing that's in that box. And I need the circle gray pieces. Quarter circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those. And I think my trees are in this one. And these are the green ones. I need 8 of them. Okay. My hands won't fit in there. 2, 4, 5. Counting. How many I got? 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we only got to snap in another 16 pieces and then we're done with this page. Easy. So I wonder, is this like some kind of like pond or something that I'm building out front here? Because now we're putting a border around it. Yeah, the zombies. Rebecca, are you secretly a Minecraft player? Do you have a diamond sword? So there's a YouTube channel Randy and I have been kind of watching for fun. I think it's called the Urban Rescue Ranch. Highly recommend you check out his videos if you like cute animals and just kind of goofy comedy. So it's based, I think he's based out of like the Waco or Austin, Texas area. And okay, cool, that's done. And so he runs this animal rescue, but he's you know, like into video games and stuff. He's always talking like, oh yeah, my Minecraft, whatever Minecraft this, Minecraft that. And then he'll use some of the sound effects from the game, like from the creepers, the green cactus looking things that blow up on you. He'll use some sound effects from those things for his big Rias that he has. His Rias like to attack him. Okay, that was upside down. That's why that's not working. Oh, this piece will work. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't fully know what I'm doing here. Okay. I just feel like I gotta use so much pressure when I'm snapping these things down. Maybe I don't need to. Maybe I should use this thing. There, that's not so bad. So I think we're just building tree trunks right now. This is a pretty easy page compared to the last one. You see that alright? Maybe I can even zoom in a little bit more. I think that is on the stream too. Is there a way for me to remove that? Probably not. Sorry about the cough. Okay, where's my mouse at? I want to get this stuff off the screen that's popping up here. Because I don't think that's always been there. those words that you can see on the screen, like right here. Oh well. I think it'll be fine either way. I'll have to just dig around with it, mess around with it later today. I adjusted the settings on this camera here so that they would be high def, which is nice because now you can kind of actually see what we're doing. But I think I screwed up something else in the settings when I did that. I'm like very, like, you guys think I know what I'm doing when it comes to like computers and streaming and stuff, but I'm pretty clueless. I can just pick it up pretty quick and fix stuff. So okay, so that is step 3 of the instructions. We've got our little border wall. We're starting to get some depth. We're now 2 pieces tall, 2 layers tall. Okay, so page 5 has step 4. Oh. A couple more of those green ones, and 14 of the L-shaped pedestals, I guess I will call them. My instructions aren't cooperating. I keep wanting to. Thanks, PK. Yeah, this looks like it's going to get a lot more difficult later on in the process, but for now it's not too bad. Two more of those and a whole bunch of these. I'll just sprinkle those out on the bead mat, on the Lego mat. What does this one say? Lemon character lifting baby lemon into the air. Congratulate him. Why did it do it like that? Yay, baby lemons. We're the same with beading sometimes. Are my, hang on. Did the alert box get turned off or something? Maybe it got muted. Well, thank you very much for the super chat. I don't know if it's going to pop up. Oh, there it is. Okay. There's just a really big delay on it. When I saw your the way it put it to text on screen was that's the first time I'd seen that. Lemon head swinging lemon, baby lemon in the air to congratulate him. That's awesome. Thank you, Rebecca. We're the same way with beading sometimes, yeah. My mic looks like it just peaked. If I'm getting too loud, you guys gotta let me know too. Okay, so this is gonna involve a little bit of counting here. 1, 2, 3, up. Right there. And then directly across, do another one. Matching up with this. Same on the other side. This is strange. These kind of seem like they're just going in at random. I'm sure, since they have a detailed set of instructions, that there is a reason for it. I'm just doing the ones that I can see easily what they connect to and where they go first, and then I'll go back and do the ones that I have to actually count out spacing for afterwards. Because I would imagine with something intricate like this, if you screw up at the bottom, you don't get very much leniency once you get up towards the top. It'll probably mess the whole thing up. Very Japanese or something? I must have missed something there. The lemon head thing? That character reminds me of that cartoon character. I think his name is Lemonhead from Adventure Time. If any of you said your grandkids are playing video games. If your grandkids like watching Adventure Time, you probably know what I'm talking about there. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of kawaii. It's kind of cute. His little baby lemon. I like that one. Okay, so these pieces, these are the ones that I had to count out for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over, in line with it. Right there, facing right. And then the next one, there's one space down and one space over. Oops, it's upside down. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. And then another one. Oh yeah, they should match up with this bottom. I suppose that's easier to do. Right. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, yesterday when I was sorting all these out, I only ended up managing to drop 2 or 3 of them onto the floor. But I made sure I grabbed them up right away because I don't want to lose any. I want to see this thing through to completion. Looks like pillar foundation thingies. Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta show the height now that we got. Make sure I got them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Got them. Yeah, I just want to make sure I don't lose anything because I want to see this thing through and build the whole thing. Yeah, so we're getting some height on it now. We're starting to see some landscape forming on this Semke building blocks base. So the next page, oh my. This is where it's going to start getting crazy. Okay, so I think we're doing windows now. Exterior windows. Step 5 and step 6. And then we just got to double up all of these again. I think we've got time for it. I think so. Well, we can start off with this. This is the easy part, right? Just putting another layer on top of these. Now I'm doing my steps out of order, so hopefully that doesn't kick my butt and I have to take them apart, but I don't think that these are going to get in the way. Now the real like tricky part with all of this, once I do start getting some height built up on this platform, is that the cat is going to start messing with it, guaranteed. As long as it fits in the box, I'm going to put it back in the box overnight. But once it's taller than the box that it came in, I don't know what I'm going to do about Mr. Bunsen and his curiosity. I just hope we don't have a catastrophe and I have to like start from scratch. Get it? Catastrophe? Whoa, I just flung that piece that went underneath the PC. I'll have to get that afterwards. Okay. Be right back. put the box over the top of it. Yeah, that could work. I think that little piece went underneath the computer. I'll have to grab that up. Hey, it looks like fun to me. I used to help my son put Legos together when he was little. Yeah, so far it's been pretty fun. I would say I'm enjoying it very much. What do we need now? We needed some... We got those. I think we need to move on to more of the clear pieces. I just want to check this box to make sure there's nothing I need out of it. I don't think there is. And I don't think I needed anything from this one either. Okay. So now it says we need 28 of these. I'm just going to grab a bunch out. This is almost like an ASMR stream, except for I'm not whispering, with all the little noises and stuff. Probably a little bit relaxing, right? And are those clear? I gotta look and make sure I'm grabbing the right pieces if they're supposed to be clear or not. Yeah, so these little square, they're too tall, 1x, but they're clear, and then we have the round white ones. We have a clear L shape and a clear 1x4. 16 of the tan ones. Okay. So I do need the clear ones. Wherever those went to. I see one. I mixed them in with some other stuff here. 2. There's another one. 3. And where's the 4th one? I need some of these too. I'll pull those out as well. There we go. 4 and 4. 28 of the window pieces. Those are in another box. $18 of those. Oh, I will need more of these. And then I need 16 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 16. Got those. I think I'm done with this one. Oh yeah, I need the windows. $28 of those. That's a lot of windows, man. Oh, that's good for a start. I filled up the jar. You guys, I was out of coffee this morning. I was pretty bummed out about it. Okay, start off in this top corner here. Oh, snap that window in there. Here's the piece we just put on. There's my camera. So I just put this one on here now, so we're looking at windows. We're starting to get somewhere. Kind of cool looking. It's really going to be fun once we see like the first floor of the building coming together. Oh no. What happened? Did something break? I'm missing something. I'm getting oh no's in the chat, but I don't know what's happening. You guys are scaring me. Did I do something wrong? Have I screwed it up already? What's that? And that piece goes there. This is where this is going to come in clutch. Oh, no coffee said. This looks like a primitive computer board. Yeah, right? Like the old ones were, man, we did some of that in our shop class in high school. Where they had like the plug-and-play computer boards, PCBs, the motherboards. Where you'd like plug in different things and then you could like plug a speaker into it and it would make a sound. I wonder if Legos is how Gates and Jobs got their ideas. It's very likely. Yeah, like what kind of toys did those guys play with when they were children? You know? That's always something to think about. Clear one there. And then border that with another L piece. Like so. Another one of these. I'm not a coffee person, but my husband would come unglued without his coffee. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way as you, Rosanna. I'm not really like, I don't need the coffee every day. Like to get my morning going. I wake up pretty chipper and ready to go most of the time, but it definitely helps. Especially days like today, I was just kind of feeling a little bit sluggish and slow. Well, going to watch my grandsons. Good luck, Jeff. Looks like you're doing great. See you all next time. Thanks for stopping by, Gina. Randy comes unglued without her coffee sometimes. She's really got to have it. When we were in Ireland, he would complain every day that he couldn't find a decent cup of coffee. What's wrong with the coffee in Ireland? Do they not drink coffee? Or are they more like tea kind of thing? Or they just have weak coffee? Cruising right along now. Okay. kind of weird. I think I need... I think a lot of it was instant. Oh yeah. Instant coffee is definitely a different beast than actual regular ground. Okay, this is hard to see. I'd have to get some more lights over here so you guys can see a little bit better. I do have that one double ring light that Randy has set up. But it kind of gets in the way. It kind of just hangs right. It kind of like hangs off our coffee bar, like right here, and kind of gets in the way of a lot of stuff. So I typically don't like to use that one if I don't have to. Like I've had to turn it on a couple of times during the bead sales just so we can see some of the detail on the beads. Hopefully we don't have to do that anymore now that I fixed the aspect ratio of this camera here, because this one is now streaming in 1080p. It was only at like 670 or whatever before, one of the lower tiers. So hopefully that all helps. It can't hurt, I don't think. Same here. Skip one, do one. Skip one, do one. I feel like that's one of the things Randy says when she's beating. Skip one, do one. It's just in my head right now for some reason. Throw a corner piece on. Okay, that's done. We're done up to there. So we've got one side of it done, of our bottom floor. You can kind of see that. Here we go. Starting to turn around to the front. This is beading for guys. Yeah, maybe. I like beading. I like beading a lot more, like actually beading, when I'm hanging out with Randy's grandma Patsy and them, because that's all they do anyways when I'm there, when we're visiting. They just like to sit around and bead and stuff. But it's fun when I'm around family and stuff, and there's other people, because we're all just sitting around the table and talking and stuff. I'm a social beader. I like to... I'll participate if that's what we're going to do for the day. I'll put it that way. 10:08. We're running overtime. And I've already got these pieces out, so I better put them together. Well, I'm glad you guys are sticking around to watch. I don't know how exciting this is. I suppose there's a little bit of like sense of completion even in just watching this kind of stuff, right? But I really do appreciate you all hanging out. Oh, and did I tell you guys for the bingo next month? I don't think I did. I think I forgot to mention it. But we're gonna play a blackout game. The last game of the packet, we're gonna play blackout bingo. I don't know if Randy's ever done that before, but I'm a huge fan of blackout bingo. So, all right, looks like we've got another spam bot in the chat. Vom Red, whatever that is. Don't click on any of their links, please. I don't think that's a real person. Oh, well, I'm glad we can provide some of that. social interaction, getting to chat, even if it's chatting amongst yourselves in the chat or asking me questions or whatnot, comments. That's what we're here for. We can be internet friends. I was pretty isolated over the holidays. It didn't get me feeling too down though, which I was surprised by. Because I was kind of feeling a little bit down over Thanksgiving. And that was when Randy first had to take off. But I was also dealing with the emotions of learning that her grandpa was sick, and there was some uncertainty with what was happening there, so there were some emotions involved there, and then with Randy kind of having to leave abruptly and not really having a plan of what was happening, I was kind of feeling a little down then. But over Christmas wasn't too bad. I didn't really get any low moods or low spirits or anything like that. So that was good. I did talk to my family. I talked to my dad, and I had wanted to go home, not over Christmas weekend because I was sick, but I was hoping to go home the following week. But that didn't happen either because I was still kind of feeling cruddy, having this like cough thing, which is kind of just hanging around. And I think another one of my friends that doesn't live too far from me said that his whole household got bronchitis. Uh-oh. Did I do something wrong here? I don't think so. Why is that overlapping? Oh, it's supposed to overlap. Silly me. So I was kind of waiting for that cough to kind of clear up and go away, but it's even still hanging around today a little bit. So it's just kind of like whatever at this point. I guess I'm just going to have a little bit of a cough, but I just don't want to get my dad or my grandma sick, you know? Yeah, it's just if I was feeling good, I would have went. I would have drove because the driving part doesn't bother me at all. But I just didn't want to bring anything with and, you know, knock anybody out over there that was going to be, you know, you can't go getting people sick nowadays. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. Randy had one of her friends. Yeah, I take vitamins every day, and I think it has quite a bit of zinc in the vitamins too. So physically, I haven't been feeling very bad at all because it's just been, like I said, it's been like a bronchitis, like a bronchial thing. But physically, I felt fine. It's just this stupid cough thing that I don't want to give to anybody. We are cruising. Okay, we get the backside the same. We overlap there. Whenever my grandson gets an ear infection, I get bronchitis. My doctor says it's the same germ that causes both. Yeah, I didn't get any ear infection with mine, which is lucky, because if I get an ear infection, I am down and out. I absolutely hate that. Do one, skip one. Skip two, do one. And then it was do one, skip one? Yeah. Okay.
corner. Come here, little piece.
I used to get strep every year when I was growing up. Even with your tonsils out. Pets can carry tonsillitis or strep. I suppose those are probably like things that kind of go together too. I never had to have tonsillectomy. I think I've still got mine. I'm pretty sure anyways. I've not had a lot of problems with that. Yeah, it's crazy. Like when we got Bunsen, he had that problem with his eyes, and they said that was a virus, and that he probably caught it from another cat. Strep every year when I was growing up. Tonsils out. Yeah, that stuff's no fun either. That's a pretty rough one to have. Around so I can work on it a little bit easier, perhaps. It's going to screw me up though if I do that because my directions are facing the way that the building is, so I better not confuse myself. Yeah, so I sure hope we don't get a copyright strike on today's video. I think I'm in the clear with all of that. I paid for the music. I went to Patreon. Flip your directions as well. Yeah, we could. I went to his Patreon, and it said in his Patreon that you could get access to the downloads and have Creative Commons use. I think for the $3 tier that he had in his Patreon, so I paid $3. And I downloaded 4 songs, and hopefully it all works, because if they do, I'll just plan on using that for my intro music. It's the like old Donkey Kong country. I could actually probably play one for you right now if you guys want. Have some background music. Try it. I can't see what I'm doing though. We'll try it. My mouse must have fell asleep. This is the, oh, it's going to go through my mic as well. I forgot about that. I forgot that since I play that stuff through the speakers that it's going to come through on the microphone. And then you're just going to get an echo, so I better not do that. I better just finish this set of directions up so we can end the stream, so I'm not keeping you guys too long. I'm sure you guys have other much more important things to do with your day. No, I do. I'm going to get in trouble if I don't get some work done today. Yeah, so I'd like to play that stuff in the background. I think I have to... I don't know if there's going to be a way to do it when I have an open mic and I'm playing the music through speakers. I think the only way would be if I was wearing headphones and I had the audio track split and I had the music going to my headphones, and I don't know. That seems like a lot, but maybe I'll look into it. We could just have some chill background music, hopefully. As long as they don't try to make a claim on Randy's channel, because that would be bad. I don't want to get Randy in trouble with YouTube. She's worked so hard to get this channel up to where it's at today. And I think if you get like, it's a certain number of copyright strikes, they like shut it down basically. Very important nap later. I have to scrounge for some food soon. Yeah. I had very, very late for this important date. That's like Alice in Wonderland, right? Still no power and generators running on and off to conserve gasoline. House is warming up for 47 this morning. Glad to see you all. Oh my goodness, Mary. What happened? What happened, Mary? Did you guys just have a power outage, or were you in that path of extreme storms in the south that just came through like a week ago? Sounds pretty rough. 47 is cold. I don't even know if I would be able to sleep if it was that cold. Even last year when our furnace went out, I think with space heaters and stuff, we were still able to keep the house at like, I think like mid 60s, low 60s maybe. 47 is chilly. Or is that like the thing in Texas where the grid went down again? Snow came through on Monday and power is still out. Try 4 blankets, fully dressed, and dog snuggle. Dogs help so much with that. They really do. That was always my favorite when I would go camping with Jake. It's probably like right after we got him, 2013 or 2014. Heavy snowstorms on the East Coast all the way down to northern Florida. Crazy. Well, I hope they get it sorted out soon. Sending some warm thoughts your way. Next Wednesday. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I took Jake camping a few times around that time, like 2013, 2014. And if it got cold at night, he was just like a little space heater. Yeah, you're welcome, Mary. Thanks for stopping in. We're just playing with some Legos, so hopefully that is a warming thought for you. Playing with our building blocks here. Okay, and then it said I need to do some on the interior too. I missed a piece in here. I missed this piece. Why did I miss this one? Do you see I missed a piece right here? Okay, that's a 2x4 tan. Hey, we got one right here. Jeez, Jeez, I almost screwed up, you guys. Northern and Southern Florida. A lot of people don't even have heaters in Southern Florida.
Yeah, I would imagine that they don't. Like, when are you, when do you think living in Florida that you're ever going to need a space heater? That's actually crazy. Okay. And I think I already did the next step, which is just going another row higher on that. Okay, do I got it all? I think I did. So I might have to do some trivia for you guys
With the Empire State Building.
I have to look up some information on it.
But we got through step 6 today. That's pretty good. We can all feel accomplished about that. Try to show off what was done. Yeah, Mary, I hope everything goes well and they can get that power turned on quickly for you. That's really awful. But this is where we're at with the project. Yeah, we're starting to get some height on it. We're at least, as far as like spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're 5 high now. It's coming together. Yeah, I was really worried, PK, that this is going to take me like 2 or 3 months with how, because when I opened the box, it was just like a box full of plastic bags full of little tiny pieces like this, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, that's going to take so long. But I think it's going to go pretty well. So I think that's a good spot for us to end it, right? I do want my music to play you guys out though. So I think with that, I will end the stream there. We'll be back again tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Mary, take care. Warm thoughts for you. You have great patience, Chef. I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm very patient. Maybe I am. Maybe. So, alright. So we'll see you guys all next time. I'll try a little bit of this game over music for our way out here. Hope you all have a wonderful, amazing, spectacular beading day. Nailed it. And we'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Bye.